Hey, I'm John Benton. I've lived here for 2 years. I came in 2020, in the beginning of the pandemic. My favorite part about living here is the work, is the mission, the purpose. My work specifically is with housing, with renovating rooms that are in bad shape or just have some wear because someone's moved out of it. And I can fix it up and make it a nice place for someone new to live in. I don't get paid to do it. I mean, I obviously get my needs taken care of here, but the motivation is to help people. The motivation is to do something I believe in. The people that I'm working for are the people who live in this building that I see every day, and there's a real motivation, and there's not so much competition of, I'm doing this job for you, are you taking advantage of me? Am I taking advantage of you? There's more of a trust, and that's, to me, is invaluable. You know, I miss where I came from. I miss Texas. I miss some of my old friends, old people I used to be in community with. But it's really sweet to me to have a work that I want to do, that I feel satisfied to do, and that I believe in. I am originally from Dallas, Texas, and before I came to Jesus People, I was actually in a couple of communities similar to this. I've been living in Christian intentional communities for the last decade. In the first community I was in, it was a very thick relationships, but very unstable sometimes. We were living in apartments, and then we were squatting in a house together, and then we started this house of hospitality, and then that fell apart. And then I was living in an ambulance in the woods with my friends, and then we moved in another house to start a restaurant. Being here and committing to living as Jesus People and having sort of this stable work that I do and having a stable room that I got to fix up how I liked it has brought some stability, has brought some calm, which is very nice after a lot of turbulent years. One thing that's unexpected is once I had some stability and commitment in my life, then I could actually start having the space to sort of think about other things that I wasn't really able to think about when life was so crazy. It's a very simple way of life. I don't have to really pay any bills. I hardly have to cook for myself unless I'm sort of cooking for the community. And that simplicity sort of frees my mind to be able to think and care about a lot of other things. It increases my capacity to do other things that aren't exactly busy work every day. I don't have to commute to work. I work in this building. And so that just affords me a lot of space. Space for relationships, space for creative projects, space to do nothing and just kind of relax. Space to do sort of good work or help other people outside of just my normal job. And I appreciate that. One of the things that I would love to see happen around here is kind of a cohort of younger Gen Z adults who can sort of take on creative responsibility and make a home here and make art here. And I would love to see that happen. I would love to be able to support people to have that happen, because that's, especially in a lot of other intentional communities, I don't see that happening. One of the things that is specifically exciting about Jesus People is sort of the diversity of age. Of like, it's not just young people and it's not just older people. That diversity is really rare, and it's exciting to do that now. And I think it'd be even more exciting to see, especially a larger group of younger people come here. Moving from place to place and trying to figure out, what am I doing with my life? How am I going to pay the rent? Who are my people? What's my job? Where am I going to live? I got to move out of here in 2 months. When that's happening in my life, it's harder to think about some of those things, or harder to really commit to them until I'm in kind of a safe place, kind of nested somewhere. It was less of a vision from God that I have to do this thing, and more of thinking about what's my purpose in life? What do I need? How do I take care of myself? How do I take care of other people? How do I honor God more in a general sense? So I decided to come here.